Hey everybody, Matthew Cole with West Shore Mortgage here in Sacramento. I wanted to talk a little bit about the loan process and what you should expect when you go into contract to when you go to close. So you got pre-approved, you wrote an offer, and your offer got accepted. Holy hell, what do you do now? At this point, your loan officer and your team you're working with should basically take control of the situation and start doing their thing, their upfront requests with the escrow company, getting paperwork in line to be able to send you initial loan disclosures. These initial loan disclosures are going to break down the initial process of escrow fees, loan fees, any third-party fees, your interest rate, impound account, any kind of taxes, property taxes, all of that stuff, and it's going to be an initial estimate. It's not an initial exact, so if you see those numbers and they're not 100% dialed in, it's okay because that's kind of normal. So the good thing is that typically those fees will come down with the right loan team anyways, more than they'll increase. Not allowed to really increase fees on a buyer, so if you see that, make sure you're paying attention and ask what's going on there. I always like to look at this process as kind of a roadmap. I'm going to start off in Sacramento and I want to get to Roseville. I have 30 days to get there. How do I make that trip as smooth as possible to where if I have 30 days to get there, I don't make it there in 35? In the loan process, there's always going to be potential hurdles, there's going to be potential things that pop up that could add time to your destination, which would be your closing. We always want to try to do our best up front on our pre-approval process to eliminate any bumps in the road. We want our plan to move smooth and we want to hit those dates. I'd rather try to show up at the end early than late. So what we'll do is when we pre-approve a buyer, we get all of the hard stuff up front. Now, there's always going to be things that pop up that might delay your trip, that might make you a little bit later to your destination, which would be something wrong with the appraisal, something wrong with the home inspection. Maybe you had something that popped up as a buyer that was unexpected. So what we try to do is we're always trying to be 2 steps ahead to where we're able to dissect any of those problems and keep us on track to where we're making our close. But also, as a buyer, it's your responsibility to make sure that when your loan team requests paperwork from you, you don't take an exit off the freeway to go get lunch. As soon as you take an exit off the freeway to go get lunch, you just added time to your 30 days that may push you to 31 or to 32 days. So the more exits off the freeway you take, the more delays that's going to cause. The quicker that we on our end are able to email you what we need, and the faster you respond and are able to provide those documents or provide anything that's requested to be signed, the faster we're going to be able to stay on track to make sure you hit your destination. Always try to avoid the major ones like car accidents, losing your job, buying a new car, things like that during the process, depositing a large chunk of money into your account. Those are going to be like car accidents. It's a mess, but usually you can still wiggle your way through them for the most part. But when you do things like go late on a credit card and your credit score would maybe drop you to a lower amount to where you don't qualify for that loan anymore, those are going to be detrimental things that could cause a problem. So again, treat this process as if it was like an actual agenda. I have 30 days to get from A to Z. How do I get there within 30 days or less? Less exits, less road bumps that are unexpected, things like that can help you keep your process moving smoothly. If you have any questions in regards to how we stay super efficient and are able to close our purchases within 21 or less days, give me a call. I'd love to help you get that deal closed.